Hello and welcome to G.O.B.O Box Office. Today we will analyze the box office run of Kingdom of Heaven. Let's take a look at some statistics. Kingdom of Heaven was released on May 6, 2005 in 3,216 cinemas and ran a total of 119 days until September 1, 2005. The film was produced by Fox with a budget of $130 million and received an R rating. The film opened to $19.6 million and ended its run with a gross of $47.4 million in the USA and Canada and $164.2 million overseas, resulting in a combined total of $211.6 million. Kingdom of Heaven was directed by Ridley Scott, who, as we have already mentioned in our analysis of The Martian, has no clean sheet in terms of box office performances of his films. Kingdom of Heaven had actually quite the potential to become a major box office success. Just 5 years prior, Ridley Scott had shot Gladiator with Russell Crowe, which became one of his biggest successes, winning multiple Oscar awards, including Best Film and Best Actor, and grossing $457 million worldwide. Only 15 years later it was replaced by The Martian as his most successful movie. The conditions were incredibly equal. Gladiator was released on May 5, 2000, Kingdom of Heaven on May 6, 2005. Both films have an excess length. Gladiator has a duration of 155 minutes, Kingdom of Heaven has 145 minutes. Both movies are historical epics and R-rated. Gladiator was produced with a budget of $103 million, while Kingdom of Heaven costs $130 million. Kingdom of Heaven ran in slightly more cinemas, 278 to be exact, however that difference is not that crucial. Another very important factor is that both films have a comparably famous lead actor carrying the film. Russell Crowe enjoyed an enormous hype in 2000 and the same was the case for Orlando Bloom in 2005. After the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the first Pirates of the Caribbean, Orlando Bloom was one of Hollywood's most effective money machines and definitely on par with Russell Crowe in 2000. In addition, we must not forget that on top of that, Kingdom of Heaven had cast Eva Green and Liam Neeson. So why did Kingdom of Heaven perform so much worse than Gladiator? Here you can see a direct comparison. This case is the perfect example of how much a movie that is not based on pre-existing material depends on its quality. If a movie is based on something, that also means that it has a fan base to rely on. Kingdom of Heaven had not delivered in terms of quality from the perspective of many viewers who had hoped for something on the level of Gladiator. Hence, the revenue was correspondingly low. Although one could argue that maybe Fox simply failed to promote the movie as well as DreamWorks did with Gladiator, that still does not justify the poor performance of Kingdom of Heaven. The weekend-to-weekend drops were very high and the multiplayer is extremely weak for such a low opening weekend with a value of just 2.41. Even including the DVD and Blu-ray sales, it probably lasted several years until the film managed to regross its production cost. All these factors make Kingdom of Heaven's performance look rather weak. However, we consider it to be better than John Carter and therefore rated with the overall grade D. Our next video will be an analysis of 300, Slumdog Millionaire or a profile of J.J. Abrams. We hope you enjoyed this analysis. Be sure to hit a like and subscribe to our channel. You can also support us on the social networks listed below. See you soon, bye bye.